Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Knife score! Anyway, so I was in Home Depot yesterday and looking for a new one of these utility slash box cutter knives, and I like folders. I think folders are awesome. Anyways, so for the last year and a half I've had this one here. It's a Benchmark. It's been a really good knife, overall. I've had a few things with it over the time of use, and thought I'd talk a little bit about that too. Now, I did lose the original screw that holds this whole unit together, and the one I put in there is a little bit sloppy, so not safe to use at work anymore, just around the house now. One of the things I did find a few times was accidentally hitting this button, and it would, it can pull the blade out depending on what you're cutting into, and that can kind of suck. So you really got to watch this style of a knife, where they've got the release catch on the top, because what happens is we all use a knife, like we're running a line or something, your finger kind of slips and pushes down, and sometimes you don't actually realize it, but it's happening, and of course then it's too late by the time you hit that and the blade comes off. It takes a little bit of jiggering to get the blade in and out, but I've had the blade pop mostly out on me before, not all the way, but mostly. So my solution to that was, whenever I put a brand new blade in this, I tighten this screw right down rock solid, and then this way this is not moving on me. The screw started to back off from time to time. It's one of those two-piece innie-outie screws, exactly like this actually. Okay, and so anyways, I lost the one screw half the other day, and it's like, ooh, not cool. So anyways, I borrowed one of my boss's knives for the rest of the day. But then yesterday I went and picked this up for $12, and it's guaranteed forever. If the knife ever fails, they replace it. Okay, well, blades aren't included in that. Blades are natural wear and tear. But this has got a much better system to it. It's got a little thumb thing, so you can open it up with your thumb if you want. But you pull back on this, that ain't coming out, because you pull back and then you slide the mechanism down. Okay, then you can get your blade out, and it's held in there very securely with 2 pins. It is not coming out. And then you just flip this right back up, it locks into place, and voila, you're ready to rock and roll. The other thing I like about this thing is it's pretty much all peened together. I don't even see any screws on this thing. Nope, it's all peened. 100% peened together. So absolutely no screws to worry about loosening off, even in this area, which is really nice. I like the style. It's reinforcement in one side, but on the other side it's nice style too. I really like this, and of course the color is one of my favorite colors is black. And I've had really good luck with Husky tools in the past, and I thought, well, let's try a knife, and it's only $12. I looked at DeWalt Milwaukee and a few others, and like, DeWalt Milwaukee, it's like, okay. Everybody's got to get in on tools. But anyways, this one also came with a pack of blades. There's actually quite a whack load of them in there. There's got to be at least 10. So you do get some spare blades with the knife. So I figured, you know what, for $12, guaranteed forever, can't go wrong. I mean, this thing wasn't guaranteed forever. But it was also, I think it was about, I don't remember how much I paid for it actually. It's somewhere on my YouTube channel. You might find it, and you'll find out what I paid for it. But anyways, it does have a belt clip too, which is kind of nice. And this belt clip is actually held on with part of the screw, where this one here is just 2 little screws and it's separate. So I think maybe this one might be a little bit better for, not backing off on me. We'll find out. I'm going to do the overtime test. So when the end of the season stops, because the job I have is seasonal, I will let you guys know at that point how well this thing did, because this is used pretty much every single day at work, and so there's usually not a time when it's not being used for something, so it's going to get a lot of use. So at that point we'll have a main review for you, but this is kind of like a show off and first opinion, okay, or an overview, whatever you want to call it. But so far I got to tell you, I am really impressed with this for $12. DeWalt Milwaukee ones were like 3, 4, 5 times the price, and it's like, what am I buying? And when I'm looking at the way they're built and stuff, and the size comparison and everything else, I'm like, no, I'm not going to spend that kind of money when I can get this and it's guaranteed forever. So this would be kind of like one of those things where you can actually spend less and get more for your money, you know, and by just judging the build quality and how it's put together, it's all metal construction too, which is nice. I would definitely say that this is a win-win, and it should be a win-win. Long-term durability, it should do really well, but we will find out, and if it ever does fail, it will get replaced free of charge, which is nice. So that's awesome. I like that. So if you have a Home Depot near you, check this out. This was like 12 bucks Canadian. I mean, how do you say no? And guaranteed forever. It's kind of like Mastercraft. I kind of love my Mastercraft tools too, because they're guaranteed forever. Most of them anyways. Not all Mastercraft stuff is. But certainly a really good knife, and I'm going to enjoy this thing, and hopefully I have a lot of years of use out of this thing, because this one only did me about 1.5 years. And like I said, I lost the screw, and I have to tighten this up once in a while because of, you know, the fact that, you know, you can accidentally push into this button, which I've done a few times. Never hurt myself, but, you know, I learned to just tighten this right up and I'd be fine. Oh yes, and the other thing I had to do is once in a while, this screw here, I'd have to tighten it up because it's a little on the loose side for my taste. That's just way too loose, so I'd actually have to tighten that up every once in a while. But overall, still a really great knife. You know, if you're not a daily user, like extreme daily user like I am with one of these knives, this would still be a great purchase either way, and it would probably last, you know, the odd person that's not as extreme as me, probably last you for years, right? Where me, I'm using it all the time. You know, it's folded in, folded out, you know, type of thing. I'm always changing blades here and there. So for me, I got 1.5 years. I'm happy with that, and I'll get more use out of it, but it's just going to be used in the house because I don't feel safe using this on the job, not with a bunky sheet screw like that anyways. And I am getting a little bit tired of tightening this thing up once in a while, as well as this one here. You know, so that's kind of just the way it goes. But if you're a daily user of a knife, you do need a good quality knife. And I mean, this was only probably a couple of dollars more than what I paid for that thing, or vice versa. Maybe this was the cheaper. Like I said, I don't remember what I paid for the Benchmark. It is on my channel though somewhere, but this is nice. It's thinner profiled, which is nice too. And I love this locking mechanism. Like, that is so nice. I really like that. That's the cool factor right there, and major safety. So well thought out design. I'm thinking Husky did a great job on this one, and even the lock back is actually very stiff. I mean, that takes a lot of pressure to push down to release it, which is what you want. So you want that in a good lock back knife. And but anyways, that's what I got for you today, guys. So stay tuned, of course. By the end of this my season of work, I'll do a full actual review on this thing. So we'll call this an overview, whatever. This is why you get no star rating right now. But I will definitely give you guys an update. So that's going to be several months down the road, but at least you get to get a little bit of a look at this thing. So if it does have some interest to you, do go to your local Home Depot or anywhere that sells Husky products where they would carry this knife, and take a look at it, compare it to others, you know, and then make your own decision from there. But anyways, thanks, and catch you later.